What if everything you thought you knew about God, the soul, and the afterlife was completely wrong? What if a group claims there is no hell, no eternal torment, and that Jesus already returned, invisibly, some years ago? For over a century, they've knocked on millions of doors. With quiet smiles and carefully rehearsed words. They say their mission is to bring back the purity of early Christianity. But beyond the surface, critics warn it's among the most authoritarian and closed-off religions in the modern era. Welcome to Echoes of the Unknown. Today, we pull back the curtain on the Jehovah's Witnesses, a religion known for its strict doctrines, closed community, and deep-rooted apocalyptic beliefs. Founded in the late 19th century by Charles Taze Russell, the movement began as a Bible study group. From the beginning, they rejected traditional Christian doctrines like hellfire and the Trinity. Russell believed mainstream Christianity had become corrupt and sought to return to what he called true biblical teachings. In 1931, the group officially adopted the name Jehovah's Witnesses to distinguish themselves from other religions and to reflect their mission to bear witness to the name of God, Jehovah. At the center of the organization is the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society, founded by Russell in 1881. It functions as the legal and publishing arm of the religion, producing all literature, doctrine, and teachings. Today, the religion is governed by a powerful elite known as the governing body, located in Warwick, New York. This small group of men has absolute authority over doctrine, interpretation of scripture, and even personal behavior. Jehovah's Witnesses are not a democracy. There are no votes, no debate. The governing body is considered God's sole channel of truth on earth. Jehovah's Witnesses are best known for their evangelism. But what do they actually believe? Let's dive into some of their most controversial doctrines. No hell, no eternal torment. According to the Watchtower Society, hell does not exist, at least, not in the way most religions portray it. They believe that when a person dies, they cease to exist entirely, no suffering, no soul, just non-existence. Only those approved by Jehovah will be resurrected. For others, death is the end. They argue that the concept of a burning hell comes from pagan myths and mistranslations of words like Sheol and Hades, which they claim simply mean grave. They argue that a loving God wouldn't torture people forever. To many, this doctrine is a relief. To others, it contradicts centuries of Christian belief. Apocalyptic predictions. Jehovah's Witnesses are known for their apocalyptic worldview. They believe Jesus began ruling invisibly from heaven in 1914, marking the beginning of the last days. Since then, they've made multiple predictions about Armageddon, including dates in 1914, 1925, and 1975. Each time, the end failed to come, leading to internal crises and doctrinal adjustments. Yet their message remains consistent: the end is near, and only Jehovah's Witnesses will survive the final battle. No holidays, no birthdays. Jehovah's Witnesses do not celebrate birthdays, Christmas, Easter, or any other religious holiday. Why? They say these celebrations are rooted in paganism, and that Jesus never commanded them. They also believe birthday celebrations promote excessive pride and elevate the individual rather than God. Political and military neutrality. Jehovah's Witnesses are strictly politically neutral. They do not vote, run for office, salute national flags, or join the military, even in times of war. They claim full loyalty to God's kingdom, not human governments. This stance has led to persecution in many countries, including imprisonment and even death. Only 144,000 in heaven? Unlike most Christian groups, Jehovah's Witnesses believe that only 144,000 people will go to heaven to rule alongside Christ. Everyone else, the great crowd, will live forever on a restored paradise earth. This belief is based on Revelation 14 verses 1-3, 144,000, who had his name and his father's name written on their foreheads. It's a two-tier salvation model, a heavenly elite, and earthly faithful. Blood transfusions forbidden. Jehovah's Witnesses refuse blood transfusions, even if it means death. They believe accepting blood violates God's law. Critics argue this interpretation has led to preventable deaths and medical controversy. An organization led by a governing body, funded by anonymous donations. No blood. No birthdays. No holidays. No politics. No hell. No Trinity. A faith with failed prophecies, secret doctrine, and a publishing empire known as the Watchtower. Are Jehovah's Witnesses restoring original Christianity? Or are they a modern invention of spiritual control? What do you think? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another deep dive into history's most mysterious faiths and forbidden beliefs, here on Echoes of the Unknown. Because sometimes, the strangest doctrines come from those who claim to know the truth.